Hi, one of my colleagues has requested me to show him how to export STL file for 3D printer from CST. So here I'm opening a random very simple CST file which I will export as STL file. So this is a very simple patch antenna. So normally we have to make jig for the antennas, but here I'm just showing how to do anything here. So here we have a patch, metal obviously, a substrate, I forgot the name of the substrate, feeding and ground plane. So I'm gonna just directly export the whole thing into STL file. To do so, make sure that you select the whole component, in this case the total component, then export STL, and that should do it. So I'm gonna save it into my folder. Yep. So after saving it in STL format, I tried to supply this file directly to 3D printer, but somehow it rejected. So I thought, okay, let's make something from Google SketchUp. So now I'm gonna import that STL file into Google SketchUp and export again into STL file from Google SketchUp. I don't know why directly from CST doesn't work, but anyway, so I downloaded Google SketchUp. It did not have any STL format before, so I'm installing an extension which is free. You just need to sign in there. So depending on the size of the jig or anything, you actually can optimize your design. You can print 4 or 2 designs at a time if you want. That will optimize everything, time, cost, everything. So here I'm installing the extension here. It's very slow. Come on. Yes, I want to install. Come on. Yeah, thank you. So I'm gonna import that design using SketchUp. So there are a lot of formats. I have to select the STL. Got it. Okay, so it's quite small compared to the old man. Okay, delete the old man. This is the design. As you can see, it's the same design from CST. So in CST there were 3 layers, different substrates, and the same substrate but different component, I mean metal and substrate dielectric. But for the 3D printer, most of the 3D printers have only one kind of ink, which is some kind of plastic. So if you give this design, it will make the same with only one plastic. So you can feel the texture, you can feel the different layers, but everything will be made of plastic. So I'm just measuring the dimensions again just to make sure it's the same or not. So depending on the precision of your printer, you can expect very high resolution. Okay, yeah, that looks quite perfect to me. Okay, So now I'm gonna export this design into where the options, any format you like depending on the printer. So in my case I have to export in an STL file, so there you go, this export as STL file. So I will basically save the same thing in STL file again, and that should probably solve my problem. So I'm saving this. So this is the way you